Now, listen, you guys, according to Ken Barbie and his friend, Nicki Minaj is broke, quote unquote. So tell me why she's out there spending a lot of money on her team. And it's not even mandatory. And she also decided to swing her D on Twitter there. She's just talking her ish. Dream Door is out there opening up about surgery. And we're going to be talking about Ice Spice's Billboard debut, as well as lottery ticket enjoying her time in Italy. The Transformer. Anytime husbands are involved in a conversation, obviously she's going to come hard swinging. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to talk about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. Now, imagine a scenario where you're so bitter towards somebody to the fact where you go to the internet and then you dig up legal documents that you cannot even interpret, and then you form your own uneducated narrative and call those people broke. Okay? Only for them to come out here spending a lot of money on their, team, because that's not mandatory. Okay, the fact that she's out there spending money on their team, she's not mandated to spend, should tell you all you need to know. What am I talking about? I am talking about Nicki Minaj gifting her choreographers and dancers mad expensive gifts. Okay, you guys remember that? Well, Ken Barbie came out here talking about, oh, Nicki Minaj has to tour because she's in debt or she's broke. I'm just like, Ken, your net worth is not even a quarter of that woman's net worth. In fact, your favorite's net worth is not even a quarter of that woman's net worth. Okay? And you're here trying to tell us that, oh my God, Nicki Minaj is broke, or she has to tour because she has to pay debt. I'm just like, oh my God. And the insanity of people who are actually also as bitter as him, they will move around saying, oh, she has to tour. Like if Nicki Minaj is out there being praised, for basically having a successful tour, their go-to is, oh my God, she has to tour because she's broke. I'm just like... Anyway, Nicki Minaj's choreographer took to her Instagram to basically thank Nicki Minaj for gifting her expensive Chanel gifts, a scarf, sunglasses, a signed handbag, and things like that. And so she posted that, and Nicki Minaj responded and said, I love Kate so much, okay? And that was Kate, the choreographer. I'm just going to quickly insert that video, and then I'll do more commentary after that.
I'm opening this gift, and everything is Chanel, and I'm wondering who sent me this, because what? There's also a scarf, and I'm thinking, I only know one person who would potentially send me this much Chanel, but there's no card anywhere, right? So I'm opening, and there's this purse, and when I open it, it's been signed by Queen Nicki Minaj. I love you, Nick. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm opening so that you guys all expensive designer gifts, and she's not the only person who was out there getting blazed from Gag City. Okay, there's also another dancer was out there getting gifted Gucci bags and things like that, and there was also another, like, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, there's another dancer also who got gifted another gift as well, and this is who they want you to believe is broke. Make it make sense. Okay, make it make sense. They want you to believe that Nicki Minaj is actually broke while she's out there gifting people. These are not even mandatory salaries or payments or things like that. These are things that she's doing out of the kindness of her heart. So that goes to show you that she has enough money to be spending out there. So what are you talking about, Ken, when you're running around saying this woman is broke? Oh, she doesn't have the budget for this. That's what they like to say. Oh, she doesn't have the budget for this, okay? Another one is actually Patience, okay, who also received a gift from Nicki Minaj, another Chanel bag as well, a signed one as well. And she said, oh, I'm obsessed. Thank you, mother. Okay, so yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about Nicki Minaj gifting and spoiling her team like this. Okay. And the funny thing for me is that the Transformer, when she's bragging, she always comes out here saying, oh, I get paid $1 million for a show. Which means she really wants that show money, and she knows how much performing live actually pays. The other rant that she did, she was out there talking about, oh, I get paid more when I do music. Okay, so Nicki is out there doing music and touring. So I know very well that her and a friend are not blind to the fact that, well, touring actually enriches an artist in as far as finances are concerned. Now, still speaking about Nicki Minaj, it seems like whilst Ice Spice is out there crushing and looking for something to latch on that connects her to Nicki Minaj, Nicki is just out there minding a business and swinging a D. Okay. She took to Twitter to say record breaking world tour Nika. Okay. And then she also went ahead to comment on a throwback video of hers when she was just talking about, oh my God, I'm not scared of new female rappers and stuff like that. And then she said true tea. All right. So I love that she's paying Ice Spice dust. Honestly, I love that. I love that that girl is scrambling and does not even know where to start. I mean, find your own fan base, sell your own music without having to use another person's name, whether in a negative or in a positive way. Do your own thing. Okay, now the next thing that we're going to talk about, still talking about Ice Spice, it seems like, well, the predicted debut actually came to light. It is actually being reported that she debuted in the 60s, that song that she has with, what's this boy, Central C. So the predictions were very correct. And I mean, we already spoke about it and how I feel like, well, for an artist without an ego, who is at Paprika Spice's level, 60s is not a bad debut. But for an artist with a huge ego, who thinks that, well, they are in the position to give legends like Nicki Minaj opportunities, we would expect you to debut better, because you had the music video, you had a feature, you had all these promo, the antics and the stands and everything. So let me know what you think about that. Speaking about Billboard, it does seem like Bongo 2, Watashi wa flop, because I was actually thinking the song is gonna go up in the charts. It seems like, well, it's actually in the minors. It's dropped to 51. Its peak was 45. So I've been seeing the song all over TikTok and things like that, and I thought that, well, maybe that will have an impact on Billboard, but seemingly that's not the case, because it is actually dropping down on the chart. Now, the next thing that we are going to talk about, we're going to talk about Lottery Ticket. It seems like Lottery Ticket is out there in Italy vacationing or whatever, shooting a video. I don't know. She just put out her pictures out there, and she was seemingly enjoying herself in Italy, whether she was with her boothing or whether she's preparing for the album. I really don't know, but she's all over the blogs. I also don't know if that is paid promo for her album or anything like that. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about, you guys, the Transformer. Now, you know that anything that involves defending husbands, the Transformer is going to be involved, okay? She is out there forming Liberation Struggle Hero for Kamala Harris's husband, okay? She said, what does Kamala Harris' husband or relationship have to do with her credentials? Do y'all hire people based on who they're effing? And I'm just like, of course, you had to be there. Of course, when it comes to defending husbands, you need to be there, because in her mind, she's thinking that, well, the way that people are talking and defending, some are talking negatively and some are defending Kamala Harris. She's relating to it because she feels like that's how she gets attacked because of her marriage and husband. Okay, it's very funny to me, hey, because in her mind, I'm sure she's like, oh my God, this is my moment to shine. Let me, jump on the bandwagon so that I can also come. And I wouldn't be surprised if during a rollout she starts giving Kamala Harris's husband getting attacked, as an example on how she is also getting attacked for her cheating husband. I promise you, I can picture her relating these situations and basically likening these situations together. I don't know who in her team is going to tell her that it's not the same thing. It's not. Okay? Defending a man who's on the internet embarrassing you in every 2 or 3 business days is not the same as the Kamala Harris situation. So I hope somebody in her team lets her know before she starts doing the comparison. Now, there's a video that I saw on the internet of some wife who was writing, to a waiter to leave the husband alone. And somebody said, what female rapper is capable of doing this? Tell me why people are saying that, well, it's the Transformer who's capable of doing this. I'm just going to insert that video, and you guys let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Now, the next thing that we are going to talk about, we're going to talk about, Pink Friday Girls by Nicki Minaj. It seems like it's actually doing its things, on the charts and as far as moving towards gold certification. Now, it's being reported that Pink Friday Girls is the next track from Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 on its way to reach gold. It will be the 7th track to reach gold, according to QC Worldwide. And so Nicki Minaj responded to that and said, hashtag platinum album Nika 7 plug Nika. Okay. Yeah. So let me know in the comment section, are you guys pushing and streaming Pink Friday Girls to make sure that, well, it, quickly rises up on the charts? Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about, you guys, Coileray. Female rappers have been singing about their hoo-ha too much, to the extent that Coileray feels like she has, she has to intervene. Okay, Coileray even has something to say about that. Okay, so there's this thing that's circulating where, female rappers are being accused of singing about their hoo-ha. So it says female rapper, my hoo-ha, and then the person is removing headphones from their ears with annoyance, basically, saying that each time a female rapper starts singing about their hoo-ha, they stop listening. And I don't blame people, because I mean, how many songs can you make around your coochie? Like, seriously. Okay, so Coileray responded to that with laughing emojis. And it's bad when Coileray, who's also a female rapper who does sometimes sing about a hoo-ha, is out there responding to that. But I will give it to Koi. She does sing about a hoo-ha big here and there. She does sometimes dress like somebody who's walking out of the Playboy magazine. I know that she does that, but at the same time, I have to give her flowers for being diverse. Koi does sing about a lot of other different things, okay? About dancing, girls as players too, na 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 na. She does sing, other things, and for that, I honestly, for that diversity, I will give her flowers. Okay, now the one person two people who can't seem to find anything else to sing about, it seems to be, what's this girl? Bongo 2 and Bongo 1. Yeah, the Transformer and Bongo 2, obviously. Those one are the hoo-ha ambassadors of the female rap community. Their biggest asset that they bring to hip-hop is how hoo-ha and how tight their hoo-ha and how their hoo-ha has grip. That's what they sing about the most. Okay, so yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Do you think that was shade from Coileray, or she was just laughing like the rest of us? The next thing that we're going to talk about the Diddler. Now, there is new information that is coming up in as far as the Diddler is concerned. You do know that for the longest of time, well, it has been rumored in the streets that, well, the Diddler had a hand in the passing away of the great and legendary Tupac. Okay, so it seems like there is new information that is coming to the surface, which is implicating the Diddler as the one who was behind that. Okay, the Diddler was named 77 times by prosecutors in Tupac's M-word document as a suspect, accuses him of ordering a hit on the rapper in prosecutors' latest legal filing. The Diddler has also been accused by Keith D of paying $1 million for Tupac's assassination, according to the latest court papers obtained by the U.S. Sun. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Is this coming as a surprise to you, or are you like, well, I've always known that, well, there's something like that, obviously, that happened, but you also, like me, have been confused as to why the man has not been held accountable for anything, up to now. So let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about, it seems like Santana is now backtracking in as far as those shots that he was out there sending out to Jitavia are concerned. So you guys do know that he recently, people are saying that, well, he was threatening people with new music. I don't know who started with that term, you guys. I don't know who started saying that, well, he's threatening us with a new song. They were not saying that, well, he's previewing new music. Like, I don't know what in that song is a threat or why people decided to go with that terminology, but I find it pretty hilarious. Okay, so, well, as the people are saying, he was out there threatening us with new music. And in that clip, he's out there talking about lip dogs and things like that. And so people were calling him out and were like, oh my God, why are you shading Jitavia during her release week? Why are you trying to take away from a moment and things like that? And it seems like he has decided to backtrack. Now, there is a snippet where Candy, the boy that's always beefing with him, was throwing shots at him. And Milagro said, I don't know why he thinks it's too big or too much much to answer Candy. And so after being dragged by people left, right, and center for being a salty, bitter ex-friend who's bitter over getting blocked by Jetavia, he decided to respond to Milagro and said that was the response right in your face, clear as day. Y'all wanted to make it about someone else. It's very clear, okay? And I listened to what Candy was talking about. So I wonder what Candy said that would, or what he does that would make him a lapdog. Those lyrics that, he put out, they don't even apply remotely to Candy. So to me, what it's giving right now is he's trying to backtrack after being called out for being the messy person that he is. Now he's going back to quoting Milagro and saying that, oh, wow, this is the response to Candy. And then so Candy was like, oh, I didn't know who this was for. As you noticed, I didn't make it about anyone or steer the pot. Let me go listen and I'll repost the song, okay? And so Santana is out there saying that, oh, well, it's because you guys wanted it to be about someone else when clearly it isn't, and things like that. And I'm like, no, Sosie, we know exactly what you were trying to do. You got clogged and now you're backtracking. And him going forward to respond to Millie just goes to show you that these celebrities be lurking on Milagro's page, okay? Even the Transformer, I believe, does lurk on Milagro's page, because the quickness that she responds when it's anything that's posted by Milagro is insane to me. For someone she claims is is irrelevant or is obsessed with her, because I remember when she went on that Joe Biden rant, she had quoted Ken Barbie first quoted the video that was reposted by Milagro, and that's when the friend decided to go on a rant. So that just goes to show you that these people really be staying on Milagro's page, lacking, okay, calling her nobody. At the same time, they value her opinion. So let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Now, the last thing that I'm going to talk about, let us talk about Dream Doll and her opening up about surgery, okay? So, in a recent interview, Dream Doll was basically opening up about how she regrets having surgery and, how she wants it reduced and everything. And let me just insert a snippet of what she had to say, and then I'll insert my commentary after that.
So, with the whole, your image and stuff like that, how... You take it very seriously, right?
I do.
So then what made you want to get surgery in the first place?
I was working at a club called Starlet. You ever been in New York?
I have, but not.
You never been to Starlet? You wasn't outside.
I haven't been. I don't feel like I've experienced New York how I should experience it.
Yeah, you got to
When
hit me
I come
up.
next time, I'm going to hit you up, and I need to experience it with Dream. I need to, because I want to go to the strip club.
Yes. Okay.
I do want to go to the strip club.
Yes, so you could come to the strip club. And I'm telling you, you have the time of your life. So it's like when I was working in that environment, it was like, it kind of made me want to do it. And then
you felt the pressure?
Yeah, but it's like I went and got surgery, and I'm like want to transition back to my natural body. Like,
oh, what now?
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's going out of fashion?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So how would you go back then?
Well, I did a butt reduction.
Oh, so how'd you do that?
Just lipo in your butt.
What, they just take it all out?
They just lipo it.
Oh.
But it's a process. It's levels. Like you naturally gain weight. And a lot of times with surgery, you actually get bigger.
Right, okay. I have also, because we're in the same age group, I feel that obviously your body changes as you get older, and then a lot of women, they get it done quite young, and then their bodies is obviously changed. I mean, I'm 35 and I still look like a 12-year-old boy, but my body doesn't seem to be going with the.
But I feel like natural bodies are more and slim, thick. I feel like that is like what's in right now.
But so naturally, you're slim, thick, right?
Nasata, no ass at all.
That's me. That is me. I was gonna say that was me.
I wish I could have like my A cups back, like so bad, but it's just.
But why though?
Because I miss little boobs. It be hurting your back and stuff.
What? But do you feel also that with your body you are overly sexualized?
Yes, sometimes. But also it's just like nothing fits. All my stuff has to be custom tailored. Any jean got to be taken in. It's a lot of maintenance. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired, and I'm tired of singing it.
No, but I think that these conversations are important, because I think a lot of young women are getting their bodies done.
So young.
But do you ever feel a little bit responsible for that?
well, listen, whatever you do with your body is on you, and
As
that's up
in-
to your mama. But
As in, because you're very influential.
true.
And I think that some with your success and how you look, I think a lot of young girls look at women like you and think, if I look like Dream, I'm going to get the success of Dream. So do you ever feel, not responsible, do you ever feel like...
Well, I'm very open when it comes to like my surgeries and, how I feel about it. So, I always give out, like, if somebody asks me, oh, how to, remove this or do that, or any type of advice I could be towards somebody. But I say, if I would have knew what I knew now, I would have never done it.
And that's why I think it's important for you to speak about it, because I think that's what it is.
Well, there you heard what Dream Doll had to say. I'm really glad that a lot of women are coming out there, opening up about surgery and how they regret, and how if they knew what they know now, they wouldn't have gone through that. Because I do feel like, to a certain extent, not talking about it, not speaking about your regrets is out there indirectly encouraging younger girls to go out there and get their body done. And like this interviewer rightfully said, some girls really do look at these celebrities and think that, well, if I get a fed up behind, I may have the same level of success. Now, all I have to say about women who go out there getting behind implants or getting their behinds done, thinking that will help their career, to me, that is just a sign that you are quite slow, because it's no different from someone copying a Nicki Minaj wig and thinking they will have the same amount of success. If your work is not being an escort, if your work is not being a stripper, I do not see how in your mind you could ever think that, well, the solution to become the best in whatever you're doing is to get your behind touched, okay? And I feel like that's the pandemic that we got hit by. Do you understand what I'm saying? When people look at the likes of Nicki Minaj, they really choose to measure on the minor. And the major, when it comes to Nicki Minaj or people that are very talented in their craft, is the talent. The major thing is Nicki Minaj's ability to write, to enunciate her words, her personality, and then the wigs and the butt, those are just cherry on top. It's like somebody who sees a millionaire who jogs every morning at 5 a.m. and thinks that if they wake up, jog at 5 a.m. and go back to bed, they will become a millionaire. I'm like, jogging is a healthy trait, but that does not mean that if you just wake up and jog, you're going to become a millionaire. If you're going to emulate anything from the millionaire, emulate their work ethic or their smart investment decision making. Do you get it? So most times people measure on the minor, and when it doesn't work, people start crying. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about this entire BBL frenzy, because it's insane to me. Like, you can't wear a Nicki wig and become Nicki. Somebody needs to tell the likes of Ice Spice to say that, well, it's not the wigs that make Nicki Minaj special. It's a personality. The reason why you're even liking the wig is because there is a personality attached to that wig, okay? Because you can wear a Nicki Minaj wig and stand next to Paris Hilton looking like a mannequin. You don't have the personality to match that. So the wig is just going to be one stiff bob that you were overcharged for. Nothing else. Oh my God. Do I have to teach these women everything? My wisdom is going to kill me one day. Of course, I'm joking. Let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you have not already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. I post each and every single day, and I keep you updated on what's happening in the celebrity world on Instagram, on Twitter, and about all things trending. Until my next one, see you.